Hello. Hi, there I am. Hello and good evening. Welcome. My name is Michelle DeGrossa. I am the supervisor of arts education here in East Brunswick. We are about 2/3 of our way through our spring concert season. We've had some phenomenal performances and more to come. And I have no doubt that the Churchill bands are going to provide you with some outstanding entertainment this evening. Behind me, as we were getting ready, are 83 seventh graders that are all going to do the same thing at the same time. I know I have one at home. I can't even listen to me. So they are ready. They told me they are ready. They warmed up. And please give them and their director, Mr. Becker, a big round of applause.
you all doing this evening? Very good. I think they sound great, don't they? I like to hear that. I love that. I'm very proud. So, just wanted to give a couple of shout outs to the students, to all the staff members for helping us out, to everyone. I'll do my thank yous later. But for this next piece, I didn't mark in the program, so I do really apologize. It's going to feature two singers. We have two people singing with us. Arjun Desai and Adeline Catherine Tafoya will join us on stage in a moment to do your welcome. So please sing along. We appreciate it, so thank you.
That was the behind the curtain pre-show for you. We were joking back there that it should have been like the spotlights going like this on the curtains. They are ready. They are all warmed up. Can we give these 7th graders one more round of applause for them? Before we open the curtains, I just want to tell you this is my only time during this concert to encourage you to make sure that your child is still playing their instrument next year. You've been a band parent for quite a few years now, listening to me up on these stages, and I promise you every year that the experiences just get better and better and better. So please encourage them to continue playing. If they made a mistake for some reason and didn't pick band as their elective next year, I don't know why they would have done that. Just call me, I'll fix it for you. All right? So now we are on with the 8th and 9th grade concert band under the direction of Mr. Christopher Bouvier. Please give them a round of applause.
Thank you, everybody, so much for coming. That was Astro Mountain Odyssey. I hope you enjoyed that. Next up is Pastel Sunset. Give us a few seconds to set up for our last number called Biofeedback. You're going to hear a bunch of really, really cool things. This kind of features a little bit of our brass section. We also have a really, really awesome instrument over by the timpani and the low brass. We're using the synthesizer for this piece, so I hope you enjoy Biofeedback. Thank you so much. Give us a few seconds to set up for the wind ensemble, and we'll be right back momentarily. Hello, it's me again. Long time no see. So the group that you're about to see is the wind ensemble, and we were so fortunate this year. We're actually a section of this group had the opportunity. They were selected to perform at the NJMEA convention, which is a huge conference, music educators conference that's held in Atlantic City every year. So we had the opportunity to be selected and perform. So while we're killing some time striking some chairs and resetting some percussion stuff, we wanted to show all of you one of their pieces that they performed. So if you look on the two screens on either side of you, this is a piece called Thank You by Ayatey, and this was actually recently performed at the Monroe Percussion Ensemble Festival this year. So I hope you enjoy as we're setting up.
And now for the better looking of us, this movie.
the impossible machine. Next up, we have a really cool piece called A Zillion Nickels. And no, it's actually not about money. So I'm going to read the program notes really quick while we're setting up. It's pretty interesting. People who live in New Jersey have a special relationship with their shore. It symbolizes everything from childhood memories to taking your grandchildren to the exact same spot on the beach that you cleaned as a teen, throwing amusement parks and attractions, and have a place with a deeply layered identity. Truth to be told, every part of the Jersey Shore is not representative of the reputation of the words Jersey Shore endured. Although that part truly does exist, and there are numerous t-shirts displaying tasteless messages to prove it, regardless of which aspect of the Jersey Shore creates nostalgia, it is part of the state that Jerseyites own the pride. My own experience during a 1980s visit to Seaside Heights proved this to me firsthand. Perhaps this is why I quite literally went to shock when viewing televised photos of the Jetstar roller coasters sitting in the Atlantic Ocean following Hurricane Sandy. one of the most iconic news images of all time. Ironically, the roller coaster was in the Seaside Picks area I had visited almost 30 years earlier, and just across the bridge from the Tom's River schools that commissioned this piece. It could be argued that no area took a greater hit from Hurricane Sandy than the towns of Tom's River, New Jersey. Originally, the rebuilding that followed the hurricane was Commission Chair John Grill's request for the topic of the composition. Then, after I sketched ideas, I told him that the piece was shaping into a chronological mood piece about the shore with a pre- and post-hurricane section. Most prevalent were the sound swells symbolizing the progression and regression of the waves and tides in micro and macro lengths. There were numerous call and response themes as well as a question-answer section symbolizing how quickly we go from the present to a memory. There were peaceful sections and turbulent sections, but of greatest importance, there were sections representing hope that closed the composition. The title came from my father, the poet laureate of Pennsylvania. Decades ago, he and I were looking out from a hotel balcony at the sun reflecting on the Mediterranean Sea when he said to me, "The waves glitter like a zillion nickels." He later used that line in a poem titled "Soldiers Despite Ourselves." While all instruments have vital parts, a zillion nickels emphasizes the percussion section. The musical field was inspired by the drumming of percussion virtuoso Steve Smith, perhaps the greatest call and response drummer/musician I've ever heard. Even in his earlier days as the drummer for Journey, his drumming fulfilled the role that I tell composition students they must fulfill in their treatment. Percussion must paint the musical work. Sometimes it extenuates, sometimes it answers, sometimes it states, sometimes it doubles and supports, sometimes it echoes, sometimes it's textural, but never should it just keep time. Steve Smith is such a natural. His treatment of drumming is literally like listening to a musical conversation. He converses with the other instruments and converses with himself. But at no time does he distract from the groove. Moreover, musically, he listens more than he talks. Novices think his playing is cool, and masters are humbled by it. So I hope you enjoy A Zillion Nickels.
So I just want to thank everyone for being here. They sound wonderful, don't they? You can hear the progression. It's beautiful. I told the students what I was saying, so if you're quiet. This is what happens in class all the time. Now you know my role. I told them I would tell you to take them out for ice cream afterwards. So I've done my due diligence. But I want to thank everyone for just being out here. I want to thank all of the administration, Mr. Hannes. Let's see if I can get him. Mr. Hannes, oh my gosh, Mr. Ivanovich, Mrs. DeLuca, and Ms. Cunningham for all the support, Ms. DeGrosser for all her support, and just everyone, all the teachers in the back we had helping us out. We couldn't do it without you, so thank you. Thank you, Mr. Lasher, for all his work in the booth, and just thank you for all your support. Our last piece is going to be Mount Everest. A composer, Rossano Galante, is a movie composer. He's known for Age of Ultron. This guy, I guess his main thing. So he does Marvel movies. You'll hear a lot of different movies. That's kind of motifs in this. So enjoy Mount Everest, the grandeur. It kind of sounds like walking to Soarin'. If you've ever been to Disney World, so please, if you close your eyes and you can imagine the vastness and the greatness of Mount Everest.
Can we give one more round of applause for all the students that put their Mr. Bouquet talked a little bit about the percussion ensemble festival that they went to, and all the places that these students get to go is because these two gentlemen do that for them. They go above and beyond. They schedule all these things for them to go to so that they have the best experience that they can here as part of the Churchill band. So please give them a round. Dan,